Later I have to go out, I have to put on the nose mask and sometimes the cap and that, so that I have to disguise myself. So sometimes I'll be in the room, Saturday, Friday I'll be in the room, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, without going out, because I'm afraid if I step out, I don't know what will happen to me.
Boy, oh boy, oh boy. I thought these people were living their best lives. What's up, guys? Welcome back. I'm Melodadzi. So during the 2020 general election, there were a lot of campaigns that was going on. I mean, as usual during election, a lot of campaigns from these political parties here in the country. We saw a lot. We really did see a lot of them, but one campaign that really stands out until date, people remember it, people see it on the net, and when people do see it or remember it, they get angry, mainly because of what the situation of the economy in the country at the moment. And that is this picture right here of this guy who was at that time a NAPCO personnel, and then on that specific ad campaign, it had the guy's face, and then my livelihood depends on your votes. Remember me, NAPCO. Well, honestly, I thought these people were living their best lives because, hey, one way or the other, they managed to convince people to vote for the ruling government. No, at that time, yeah. But little did we know that it was a whole different story altogether with the with that particular ad for the campaign. It is a whole different story, and he is really having it. Guys, I really putting it on him, and he is really having it. Well, in this video, well, so far he's the only person from that ad who has come out to say exactly what happened, how his face got to be in that particular campaign for the ruling government now. So yes, let's take a look at that video.
Some SHS students, training nurses, NAPCO beneficiaries and farmers were the faces of the NPP campaign ahead of the 2020 general elections. They appeared on various billboards. One of them with the inscription, "Remember me, my livelihood depends on your votes," had the face of a 35-year-old teacher. Nicholas says his life is under threat.
My major challenge is the threat. So anytime I have to go out, I have to put on the nose mask and sometimes the cap and that, so that I have to disguise myself. So sometimes I'll be in the room, Saturday, Friday I'll be in the room, Friday.
Guys, he is more than he is more than a famous person here in the country with that particular campaign, for that particular ad for the campaign, because he's saying that his life it is, but it is funny. At the same time, it is quite serious because he's saying that his life is under threat, and then when he's even going out, he has to dress up so that people wouldn't notice him. But well,
Saturday, Sunday, without going out, because I'm afraid if I step out, I don't know what will happen to me. The moment they see you, then they are angry. They wanted to beat you because you are the part of the reason why they are suffering.
Well, as I said, I mean, one way or the other, these people of this Remember Me ad, campaign ad, kind of managed to convince people to vote for the ruling party now. And with the situation here in the country, people are particularly mad about these people, these Remember Me ads. I don't know how the others are faring, because me, I don't know, but I was like, these people must be living good, because hey, the ruling party, which you made and your face appeared on their campaign ad, is in power. So it's like they have sorted you guys out because you did something for them. You managed to convince people to vote for them during that time. So look, all this while my mind was like, they're living large, like Anya, they are working in a government sector, and then they are getting no paid with huge sums of money, not knowing that this is what this particular person from the ad is going through.
So sometimes they will call you, that you, Yeshua, this is what we want to do to you. So sometimes my wife will ask me, like, when you are going, if you have the money, just take Uber then go out.
According to the senior high school teacher, he wasn't told his face would be on a political billboard. He says he was given a paltry 300 cedis.
Ask her to get people who are into this or who are on the narco scheme, so that they will take their pictures for magazines and calendar. And after the picture, they will just give you 300 cedis. After the picture, then I asked them about the money, and they said, oh, the following day they will get me the money, so I shouldn't worry. So we all left. So the next morning, or in the afternoon somewhere, he called me that I should meet him at Amasama Lorry Station for the money. So I went there. So all I could see, she pulled the paper from the bag and asked me to sign before the money will be given. I said, what's that? So I read the information on the paper, and it was about, you have been allowed yourself to be used on commercials, both television, the billboard, and any other. So I was very angry. So that very moment I didn't sign, because I told them they should have let me know before I took the picture and that. So I left him over there. I came home, and my wife also told me that now the woman that lent me the 800 is to pay and get a job is also worrying me to get the money. So you don't have any choice. So you have to go and sign like that, and that is the country we live in. So go and sign and get that 300 days. Because whether you sign or you don't sign, your picture is already there and we use it. So I went and he asked me to meet him in Sakina, Amasama, one of the suburb areas. So I went there and signed, and I took that 300 days. So just after that, 2 months to the election, then my friends started calling me from Kumasi, the East region, and that they have been seeing me on social media. My picture is all over. It's like I'm full MPP man, so now I'm a big man.
He indicated that his students showed him social media comments poking fun at him.
I quite remember when this news popped up that I was ejected by my landlord and I couldn't pay my rent and that. I go to the class and I feel sad because most of them were laughing at me. So it was my personal class that they were trying to defend. So they said, you are not the only person that has been ejected by landlord. So if yours come, it is all over. That means you are not a small boy. So sometimes that is so you'll be walking around the campus and the students, they will be laughing.
Life, he says, has not been easy for him as the country's economic difficulties worsen.
From the family members too. Sometimes they see you out there, so now they believe you are well to do, and you are not also helping them. So day in day out, calls are coming. So the moment the month ends, they start calling. The calls are coming from different angles.
So yes, guys, the famous Remember Me guy has come out with this video saying that people are blaming him. When people meet him, they blame him for the hardship of the economy, for the situation that the country is in now. If people are like, you are part of the reason why people voted. And as I said, one way or the other, he convinced people to vote for the ruling government now. Because guys, take a look at this picture. Take a look at this famous picture. His face even convinces you that if you didn't vote for the party to get a second chance, he's doomed. Like, he's deaded. His face really is convincing. And I'm thinking this is going to be 1 in a million ad campaign, which for generations to come, people are still going to talk about this particular ad. So yes, guys, he says that, people are blaming him for the hardship that they are going through. people are threatening him, and he didn't know that the picture that was taken was going to be used in a political campaign. It was like somebody asked somebody to organize NAPCO trainees to take pictures of them to be used in magazines, but then it turned out that it was false. It turned out that he was lied to, and that they promised them that after the pictures were taken, they were going to be given 300 cedis. And when the pictures were already taken, he asked for the 300 cedis. He was told that another day he would be given the 300 cedis. So he met the person at a lorry station, and that was when, you know, he was given a contract. So reading through the contract, he realized that this contract means, or what the contract is saying, that you have, you know, willingly giving your picture out to be used for a political campaign. Now he didn't sign there, so he went home, talked to his wife about it, and then I think he borrowed money from somebody, and the person was, you know, coming to take the money back, so they didn't have a choice. His wife told him that right now, no, they're abandoned, like whatever it is, they need series, so he should just, you know, go get the money so that they could pay this person's, you know, the money that they borrowed from somebody. So yeah, he listened to his wife. He couldn't stand his ground, because as I said, here in Ghana, it doesn't matter whether you're even doing something for a political party as a job, you're going to be hated on. You're going to be tagged as being a member of this party or being against this party. Even with him knowing that he still didn't, you know, stand his ground, he listened to his wife, which I'm not saying that it is a bad thing to listen to a wife. You've got to listen to a wife, but listening also means that you've got to also make your own decision. It's like somebody advising you. When the person advises you, it is up to you to decide that, oh, I'm going to take this advice, or I'm not going to take the advice. So yes, he listened to the wife, took the wife's what the wife was saying, went back and then signed, saying that willingly he has given his picture to be used for the campaign. Now he's been getting threats. His students are laughing at him at the end of the month, you know, because say the NPP is in power, is the ruling government now. And then guys, I mean, anybody associated to the ruling government now is actually enjoying. Anybody associated to the government is actually enjoying. So people are thinking, I mean, his family members are thinking that, well, hey, you are famous though. I mean, your picture is everywhere on the net, or picture was on billboards during that time, so you are famous. So at the end of the month, piano people, his family members call him so that he could dash them some money. No, it's no crime for, like, you know. Don't know, it's no crime. He isn't having it easy like that. But I mean, yeah, but I don't know. So right now, I don't know what this video is actually going to do. For me, it has really opened up my thinking when it came to this particular the Remember Me ad. It has really opened up my mind, thinking that, I mean, he was lied to, but then I don't know what this video is going to, you know, do for him. And I'm like, if he hadn't signed, then he would have a case now. You get what I'm saying? If he hadn't signed the contract then, because right now you have signed what's in Team Soul, saying that willingly you have given, you know, your picture, you have made your picture available for them to use for a political campaign. So what's in Team Soul and all that, I don't know how well, yeah, I mean, but then people threatening him, that is so not cool. His life is in danger at the moment. It is a funny situation. At the same time, it is a sad one. You get what I'm saying? It is funny, at the same time it is a sad one, because doing something that, I mean, the money that he got, you know, that isn't what he is reaping at the moment. That isn't 300. I mean, no amount of money can, you know, be exchanged for your life, but then 300 cities for you to be getting this stress, for you to be getting these threats from people who you don't know day in and day out. So yeah, guys, this is it. Let me know what you think about the video. Let me know let me know what this video means to you, now that you know exactly what happened, now that you know exactly how his face managed to be on these political campaigns at that time. Let me know in the comment section, and I will see you guys some other time.